What color are you wearing?
I'll probably wear all black.
Okay.
Yeah, all black.
Oh, cool. I can see your uniforms. Can
Yeah,
you see mine?
yeah. I don't think it was
Nice.
like that at the beginning of the year.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, and I had to play Sammy, who was 11-2 last year as the 6th seed.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the
Damn, I
pressure
was the
and the
only
intensity
undefeated team last
continue
year
to
and got
mount
the
as we
11.
go to the quarterfinals,
Yep.
moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger
And I don't
factor,
think
the
Virginia Tech is
battle-tested
like
team or the better rested team?
We weren't
that.
respected.
Welcome everyone to
I mean,
Glendale,
yeah, it's
Arizona.
crazy.
This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part
But then
of the
again,
college
neither was Wake
football playoff.
Forest.
As we'll see,
Yeah,
a
I
playoff
only had
team
one
from last
loss.
year, the Virginia Tech
And
Hokies,
got the bye.
taking on last season's national
Day game though
champions,
for
Wake
the
Forest
matchup. That's kind of
Demon
crazy.
Deacons. 3A Sports College Football, I'm
I
Chris
think we're
Fowler
just in
with
a
Kirk
dome.
Herbstreit. It's
Now this day,
quarterfinal time in the
that's the sun
CFB.
peeking through
Let's
right
get it
there.
going.
You sure?
Uh huh. That's broad daylight out there.
No, we're in a dome.
Yeah, but it's still daytime out there.
Oh, you're talking about outside the
Kickoff team
windows.
is out there.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
energy
okay.
as this playoff game is about to get underway.
I thought you were looking at the roof and thinking that was the daylight. Never mind.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Is it you? I don't remember. Are you drinking a poppy?
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive
Needed that
line.
guy to get that
Does
block.
what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Watson. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st
Like
and
that
10.
slide animation.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. This is the 40. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big
That
play
DT
through the
was
air.
down
That's
there.
a lot of pressure on this defense.
A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Hokies are going to cash in this red zone trip. Press coverage now from the secondary. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A
Saint Germain.
Lead here in this playoff game.
Paris Saint-Germain.
On the playoff game, Kirk, no
Oh.
signs of a rush for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Mays.
Oh, yeah.
Coverage there, they get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looking for some space. It's Smothers. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Hollywood.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Mays. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
I don't know what that guy was
Chris,
covering.
there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Nice grab. It's Smothers.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
What'd you say?
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget,
Oh, that's
good
why it
blocking
was
up front
non.
by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Touchdown, Wake. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the
So you need a
PAT.
mixer.
Got momentum after scoring that
You're gonna play some
touchdown.
games.
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Just to look at stuff.
And he's going to bring this out from
See
a
what's in
couple
there.
yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14.
Right.
Not very good field position to start here.
I didn't realize I was muted that whole time.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to
El
spread
Barto.
the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Way to hang in there. Take that hit, champ.
Run the ball, play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
We'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, my!
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure.
That teacher got how to slide proper.
Yeah, get in front of the first down.
Positive yards here on the scramble.
Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Running play called on 3rd and short. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. And the Hokies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's it's Hernandez. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Back at it to start.
Hey, was that a fumble or a pick I had?
To run a first down.
It was a fumble.
What the hell?
Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag.
Yeah, he's been holding all game, ref.
A solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag.
Who was it? He's getting taken out of the game. He's not coming back.
First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he fights in for the score.
That second guy shouldn't have touched him.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Virginia Tech, 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Virginia Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Past the 30. Powering through the defender. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He'll avoid the
Holding.
big hit with the slide. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take
that's
the
so
result
generous.
of the play.
Now I owe you one.
Second down play.
Nice.
You should owe you 2.
They'll go with the ground game here.
Give me his feet.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
That might have been targeting.
After the catch, the defense all over in that time.
Tackled 2 guys there.
He led with the crown of his helmet, I think.
Trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw. It's Watson. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Holy boo!
Well, he thought about coming out.
Yeah, he got power.
There's no wind in here either.
Football to the 25-yard line.
It was like a
The Wake Forest
8-minute
offense
drive
back
by
out on
the
field
Jets there.
now.
Holy
They reached
cow.
the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks and smothers. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It smothers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here or they can settle out.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
No, kick it away here. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Running back with the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Pass complete on a crosser. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now
All right, good thing I got hit there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right.
Why did that guy drop down?
Wide open for a huge gain. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's tough.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
I don't know if you saw me there, but I was running into the back of my running back for like 3 seconds. Look. Oh, shit.
but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
If I wouldn't have been a dumbass and just hurdled right away there, I might have had a hold.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return.
That was open for a split second.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Come on.
On the move now. On this winds up
Apollo?
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Breaks free.
That's some pretty good coverage right there.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So now, with only a few seconds left before halftime, here comes the field goal team to try to take the lead before the break. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that puts them back on top.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mays. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Fiend. Oh shit, I don't know what I just did.
The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They bring him down, but a solid game there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. QB to the tight end for a completion.
That was going to go to your wheel route, wasn't it?
Yep.
And there's the tight end.
Sure was. I was giving him a chance down there.
Fiend.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The pocket breaking down.
He's blocking, Smother.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism.
I must have timed that wrong or something.
Sometimes a little
It was a red throw.
we saw here.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
If it's a red, I don't use
so it was a bad throw, so it was really inaccurate, so it was at your feet, it wasn't.
Oh.
You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
That's wild.
The completion makes it second down. It's a run to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards.
Guy gets hurt every game, man.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce.
I've seen that name too many times pop up.
That's how I feel about my right guard. He's just faking it at this point.
Execute the plan.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Wait, who scored for the Patriots? Oh, Travion got in?
Looking to pass. It's Watson. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Mays. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. The back's got it. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their
Your
eyes
quarterback
on
is the
quarterback.
ugliest dude I've ever seen,
Potential
with all due respect.
That time before he can get out, they give him to a
It's
short
not a
gain.
great look.
Important second down play coming up.
The fact they even have that in the game is kind of crazy.
Play action fake, looking to throw.
what's up?
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they don't make the
Another
connection.
red
That one
pass?
is incomplete.
Come on, freshman.
For the ball, he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
All due respect.
Oh, it said your quarterback was blanketed?
I said the receiver was blanketed on that throw.
Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the first.
Oh,
Looks like
shit.
inches to go, and now fourth down. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
That's tough.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Play action here on first down. There's contact on the throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make
How do you get that off?
Huge gain down to the
I don't know. You threw that so slow. I didn't even think I was gonna.
You know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Hokies are in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I miss these usually, so we'll see what happens. I don't know why I ran. Yep. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Off target that time.
Okay.
The lead remains at 8 after that miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold.
I still didn't
Never,
I still didn't think he missed it.
Can never, when I'm off to the side, tell. It's like they made that angle hard to read. I thought I had enough on that one there, but I always leave him on the short. I always leave him on the short side. I don't know.
That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second.
Oh shit, who am I on?
Over the middle, it's Hernandez. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Demon Deacons will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh, you could accept that.
I can't, though. Out of the rules, I can't accept that.
Oh my god. I didn't even know that they called that shit, to be honest.
So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. The shotgun running play call. As the first down is still going. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense
Gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it
It's
out.
a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now
I need a hell of a fourth quarter here.
Anything is possible.
fielded in the end zone. It's Mays.
That looks like a good start.
Short of the 25.
That's returner of the year right there. Had to give him a chance.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
I've had no time for a play to develop. Oh my goodness.
Throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
She like this play. Need to get yards here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. With the catch, it's Mays.
Oh.
It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Mays.
Why the clock start running?
Yeah, you fucking ran straight out of bounds there.
Is on top at the moment. And as we reach the end,
It wasn't running that whole time.
is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game's summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter.
I just
Who's
picked the
going to
wrong
make the
play.
crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the catch. It's Mays. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Willie Mays here.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off.
William Mays.
The Demon Deacons getting set.
Yo, I just got 15 KVC for my daily.
Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. Tackle, but first down.
That's elite.
After that completion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Strong game by this quarterback. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
How much time is in your guys' game?
7 minutes.
Makes it just a 7-point game now.
I need
Team out there, they
a
are
stop.
fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field.
Fiend.
This is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Go ahead.
The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. So a tricky situation.
Isaiah Williams has a pass attempt? Why?
It was to Justin Fields.
How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Well, there's nothing
And it was a jump ball he threw to him. It's kind of crazy.
The timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. On this play, they
Got tired of Cavs
flushing
playing on
around to his
Thursday nights.
left, contacted him as he's
Why?
trying
What's
to throw the
Thursdays?
football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Well, just I'd rather watch the game, but
Oh.
Cavs are on. I always.
That was kind of glitchy.
Mac Hollins is irrelevant.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Not much on that play, brought down short. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Takes the grab. It's Simmons. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football.
Another Travion touchdown.
Another one?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the J message about how that trade's fair now.
This guy, they just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, Jaden.
The Demon Deacons looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Finds his man. And he runs out. That's a big gainer there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Is it a rushing?
Anytime
It
you're
was a
going to
rushing.
run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way
Travion
across
owners
the
are going to be
field on
so
that
mad when
route.
Ramondre
And the
comes back and
quarterback
splits
that time had enough
touches.
time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Coming to the line. Now this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Aggressive play call.
This quarterback on fire today.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use
all right.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Virginia Tech offense is back
Stinks.
out on the field.
Yeah.
Ball handed to the running back. It's a nice game. Move the football up to the 27.
It actually doesn't stink
You know,
though.
offensive linemen are just
Okay.
a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in. Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Try and muscle for the first down. Not gaining enough for a fresh set of downs.
That's crazy. This guy's gamer tag is people meat tacos,
Most of the offensive
but
linemen
it's
today
MEAT.
You know, they weigh over 300 pounds, but that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Watson. He's running out of time here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Pass caught on a comeback route. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down.
It's all or nothing.
Looking to throw for the first down.
Nothing.
He's brought down. The sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just
Damn, I had
the
circle open,
quarterback
but
was
that wasn't my
waiting
first
and
read.
waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Big Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep, hit the ball into your back hands, get a lot of people out in front.
Hey, yo, Spaghetti-O.
How about the wide
Hello,
receiver?
Spaghetti-O.
Doing a nice job blocking downfield.
That's
Almost felt like
right,
half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Touchdown, Wake Forest. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Pretty funny that Adonai Mitchell just had a ball go right through his hands after Taylor was...
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now, Joe's able to
God, he
stop
got
him, and
grabbed.
that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to
One
start this
defensive
drive.
stop
The playoff game
for
comes
a
down
trip to
this.
play John.
Tight game. Final minutes. The offense produce some magic.
For a trip to play
It's
John.
Watson. Let's it fly to the wideout. Hunt over the middle. It's Adams. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to
Taylor
put the ball in
said
some
wobbly
tight
ball.
spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game, He needs
Okay,
to
I'll be right
continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the
That was a
game.
wobbly ball.
You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one
Where's
of
the
the
play
receivers
that I
can make a
want?
play for you.
It comes down to this in this playoff game.
Y'all heard that?
Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's just beyond the receiver's
Oh my God, that
too much on
stinks.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation.
Ugh.
This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Grabbed by the receiver.
Is he
Got
out of
a rope
bounds?
step out of bounds?
Do I need to,
After
do
gain,
I need to call a timeout?
No, he was out. He was out. He was out. He was out. I don't know why it didn't give it to me last time. That was weird. Because I guess it was in the third quarter. I don't know why that makes a difference. But...
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
What's coach got drawn up for me here?
First down. Looking to throw the football.
That's what 3 points in this my career game.
Out of respect, Bauer, I'm going for this.
Yeah, I figured you were.
In the clutch. The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down one and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season.
Oh my God, Sam, your fort stinks.
No, you can't just join and try to blame that on me.
Bringing pressure.
Blame what on you?
Your fart.
The gamble doesn't
I
pay
don't even
off.
know what you're talking about.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the
GG's.
GG's.
Who won?
Bauer.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.
By one. It was a thriller.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
That's crazy.
That guy say he tore his labrum.
We had to. I said I needed the big fourth quarter. I got a big fourth quarter.
Stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, choked another one.
Oh my God, that fart is still lingering, Sam. You're nasty.
So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did
Sam, what you eat?
today. They advanced.
What doesn't he eat?
That's
The
fair.
fruit that Joss made.